Karra and I are back with our latest lesson on healing. I am Russ Hatfield, a third-dimensional archivist working with my higher-dimensional twin soul Karra, who is behind my shoulder. This latest lesson from her was channeled by Mark Crocker in June of 1999. What you will hear is Karra giving a dissertation on nutrition and the importance of getting the correct amounts of vitamins and minerals into the body. In the follow-up questions, we focus on supplements and how any extras taken in get flushed out of the system. You can follow our online transcript at the link below of our homepage, centerforascension.org. Please subscribe if you want at the end of this video to be alerted to future channeling sessions, editorials from Karra and myself, and lessons from the Center for Ascension. And now, diet, nutrition, and vitamins for the body.
Okay, let's get down to business.
Okay.
And we've got all the formal announcements out of the way. Let me see. Let's start off with a thing on healing, eating well, and dealing with frustrations and
Excellent.
motivations.
Okay.
Which you're doing very well there. Huh?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's a team effort, though.
I know. Can't do that, just so you know.
Okay, nutrition. High carbohydrate intakes is not a good thing as a steady part of the diet. Eating a wide variety of foods and low carbohydrate intake is the best way to go to maintain fish oils. Good for the hair, good for the teeth. They also help with cranial activity. So there are a lot of different foods out there which are very beneficial for mental well-being. Bananas, very good for the mind. So get your bananas, your potassium guys. Yes.
Well, I'm just making those plans.
Okay. Yes, Russ. It can be used for other things too. Also, kiwi fruit, which has a lot of potassium, as do strawberries. But the main thing is to have a wide, varied diet. Keeping low the carbohydrate intake, because carbohydrate intakes, they give you temporary energy, but they also lay down a very large amount of stored fat, which, if not used, tends to make the skin saggy and all the problems that go with that later on in life. Also, it tends to, later on in life, also give the skin a liquid look. You know, those large people that you see that look like they're retaining a lot of water.
Mm.
That's enhanced by eating too high a carbohydrate diet. We could go on and on and on about the benefits of herbs. And the enjoyment of herbs is also enhanced in the culinary activities connected with the dietary things. So if you use a lot of rosemary, a lot of sage, a lot of thyme, a lot of garlic, a lot of onions, that will help in your diet and also in your healing processes. Okay, let's answer questions. I see I'm just drifting along. Maybe some questions will help to get the topics flowing better.
Okay. On the topic of diet, then, where supplements come in, for example, multivitamins and things like that, as a way to make up for those things that are lost in case you can't keep up a good diet, or if you can, are those handy to have, or are you overloading on them?
It depends on the quantities of the vitamins that you're taking in naturally. If you're taking vitamins in naturally, any extras are basically washed out of the system. But if there is missing parts in the diet, then the vitamins and minerals can be used in supplements, but only if it's not in the diet and only if it's a prolonged thing. Vitamins are frequently misused. Your body will absorb only as much vitamins as you need. So if for example, you need 800 milligrams of, that's actually a little high, let's say 400 milligrams of vitamin C, then if you're taking 800, the 400 will wash out and you will just use 400.
How's your body know when to wash them out?
It does it automatically. It has a certain amount of vitamins that wash out. For example, when you urinate, if you drink a lot of orange juice, you'll notice there is a different colour. But the vitamins don't affect the colour. But when you urinate a lot, you're flushing out more fluids and excess vitamins and things that you don't need.
Okay.
Vitamins are actually colourless. So are the minerals, except for the stronger ones, which will affect the urinary colouring.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that go for MSM too?
Mm-hmm. Your body will only take as much as it needs. That goes for all supplements.
Because our body needs that sulfur in our cells,
Yes, it does.
and we're not getting it through our foods or our milks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But bananas had sulfur in them.
Different kind of sulfur.
Oh.
There are lots of different kinds of sulfur.
This is, from what I understand, okay, it's a sulfur that's a T-bond for the cells themselves. And it washes away allergies, arthritis, pain, makes the skin softer, and makes the hair and nails grow more.
It's called MSN.
MSM.
Stop thinking of MSN.
All right. It's a habit.
It's an internet thing. Okay, but Skip's quite correct that there are certain dietary things that used to be in the diet that aren't in there anymore, where supplements do help. But again, I will say that your body will only take as much as you need. For individuals, it varies on amounts. 400 on the vitamin C, it's just a number.
Yeah,
But it varies from individual to individual. Some need more, some need less.
I take 1,000 per day.
Mm-hmm. So therefore, any excess is washed out of the body.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
let's say.
unusable. Continue.
Oh, okay. What happens if, let's say, we haven't had this MSM for all our lives, right? And then all of a sudden you introduce it into your diet. How does your body know to integrate that into its various applications?
Because it needs it. It's lacking it.
Mm-hmm. Skip's correct.
It's part of its genetic makeup.
Correct.
So how many things could there be a lot of things out there that we've never had, but our body could really use definitely greatly for if we were to get it all of a sudden in our diet?
Yes, but it depends also on your ethnic heritage.
Oh.
Certain minerals and vitamins will work better on one ethnic group as opposed to another.
Oh.
For example, certain oils and minerals that come from whale blubber that can be got naturally from other fishes, but are more digestible for certain ethnic groups than other ethnic groups. If it comes in a way that is not for your ethnic group, it will take what it can, but it is not enough.
But this MSM used to be in our vegetables and milk before they started homogenizing it and using chemical fertilizer.
It's in all unpasteurized milk.
Yeah.
But what is it?
It's got a name, chemical compound name, but I can't pronounce it. Okay.
Okay, anyway, let's continue. Okay, Skip's brought up some very good points that we will look into, and we will give you a full explanation in the next session.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any more questions?
Not for now. You're the ringmaster, so you'll be back.
I'll be back probably once more, maybe a few times more. It depends on what is going on with